Maybe. There we go. I think we're going. I think we're connected. I want to say yeah, buddy, but I don't know if that's the case. So let's see.
Like a big shot.
Yeah, we're live. I think. Yeah, buddy.
Y'all better be subscribed to the YouTube channel because I said so.
Yeah. So what we need to do, and of course we're live as we're talking. It's fine. We got 15 minutes before we start. We got to start getting people to start the transition over to the official level 1. Right now I'm still restreaming because I don't, we've already uprooted everyone from the Tick channel over here. I want to immediately uproot them again. They can be like, you know what, forget this. They move around too much. We're good.
Yeah.
So let me pull up Twitter. Gameplay with at level 1. You know, it's kind of weird not having to have my light on to be on camera. Like it's
so nice.
It's kind of nice, right? Like I can kind of sit here and be ugly, and it'd be cool,
right?
You know.
And then later it's like, okay, then I gotta get prettied up. But right now,
oh yeah, we do have a podcast.
Let me be ugly.
Let
it's gonna be a long day.
It is. It is gonna be a very long day. Let me open up the browser here.
But nothing will ever be as long as the Game Awards.
No. Nothing in the history of nothing will be as long as the Game Awards. And I don't know if I can do that next year or this year. Is it this? Yeah, this year. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do it. If I do, like I'll like start it and then like I'm gonna have to walk away and then I'll come back because it's so much like content that was just like unnecessary to the show. Like, bro, just kind of give us like boom, 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 boom. And it was
admit it. You liked the Fast and the Furious thing.
Oh, that was trash.
That was his favorite.
That was his.
The show started out lit. I was like, this one. I was like, oh yeah, we got the new Xbox.
And then Hellblade came on. It was like, oh crap, okay.
So it's finna be lit, and then it just went blom, blom, blom. Downhill from
like
there.
An old titty.
It was terrible, dude.
And
Never again.
I've made it very clear several times that I do not like Jeff Keighley, so.
You love Jeff Keighley.
That did not help at all.
Dang, what's wrong with him?
He just, you can't be an quote unquote unbiased reporter and take a side in things. Like that's not reporting the news.
None of us are unbiased.
True, okay, but when you're paid to be unbiased, we write because we like it and this is our passion. But when you're paid to be the unbiased guy and you're biased, that doesn't freaking work.
It doesn't fun. You sound like me a few minutes ago. I was like, oh no, wrong word. My anger's taking over.
What is up, Cyrus Burke? He says fame. What? Clap is clap. Good. Clap.
What is good, fam? What's happening? I'm hyped for this gameplay. Like, I got the chat closed on PlayStation, like the actual YouTube, because I'm not gonna get this thing spoiled for me. I've seen no spoilers, thank God. Anybody who spoils during this thing will be perma blocked.
Man, forget that block. I'm gonna find you with those hands. We ain't doing no more spoiling Last of Us.
You spoil Last of Us, you're gonna have to run my fade, fam. But Cyrus Brooke, I appreciate you rocking with us. I'm not saying you're gonna spoil. I'm just saying for whatever joker that comes through, let's try to spoil. And wherever you're watching on, please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I know it's a little bit weird, different from what we normally do when we do our beautiful faces, but I'm ugly right now. Hugger's always beautiful. Y'all know how it go.
Lies.
And every time Hugger's on camera, somebody comes through. Where's Hugger?
Every time.
Hugger gonna have to start our OnlyFans here pretty soon. She keep on getting popular like this.
Hey, if I can make 10 grand off of feet pics, you goddamn right. Put that back into level 1 gaming.
It's OnlyFans. It's just big toes. That's all it is.
I almost choked.
It's mostly big toes.
It's just
one of
big
them was
toes.
Megan Fox thumb.
But yeah, it looked like a toe.
Megan Thumb.
Megan Thumb. Yeah, so make sure you guys support the level 1 gaming OnlyFans. I'm getting my toes ready, put my big toe in there. We can
Yeah.
Try to make some money.
We will also be doing the podcast tonight. This is not a replacement for the podcast. We just figured we'd all home. Why not react to this?
Factual. One of the few times I'm actually home during this time.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, you wanted to do what? Okay.
Let's go.
So tonight it's gonna be lit. We got Brutal Sim on the show. So if
you keep calling him Brutal Slim, I'm like,
I don't know where the L is coming from. No idea. So if you definitely a fan of his or a 2K fan, you guys gonna want to come out and rock with us.
It's gonna be a lot of 2K talk because he's got so many insights onto what's actually going on in the game and the just shenanigans.
I wonder how long into this
Dreamcast. It says 9 minutes. Dreamcast says he wants to come back too. We didn't scare him away, so yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to get him and get Carl back.
Yes.
Since
that show was starting off good. That was gonna be a lot of fun.
Discord didn't want to see us be great. I promise it didn't.
Discord has been funky the last few days.
We on fire.
That night when that happened, I checked the down reports, and there was like 60,000 reports that Discord went down.
Jesus.
In like a 5-minute span, I'm like, oh my god.
It's crazy that we was able to hold it on that long.
A lot of mercy.
Yeah. So what y'all playing right now?
You already know. Minecraft Dungeons is lit.
Boy.
Man.
It's going to be his new Dauntless.
It's lit.
I've been on Ni no Kuni a little bit today. And I started playing Dark Sector a couple days ago.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because it was the precursor to Warframe.
Oh.
And like apparently
have you ever played
it's not
Pariah?
Pariah, I heard of it, but I don't have a vision of it in my head. Let me look at stuff.
That's their other game. Whoever makes Warframe. I can't remember who makes Warframe.
Dang, I knew just a second ago. Which sucks because I mess with them. I like them.
They're one of those devs that they listen, they care about their community, and it shows. Like all their trailers for the game, when they go to shows, have been fan-created trailers.
Digital Extremes, that's them.
Yes, Pariah is their other game. I'm pretty sure they had more than that, but Pariah was the big one, other big one. Just like how Oni was the big game before Destiny. Everybody forgot about Oni.
Including me.
Its control scheme is hella awkward, but yeah. But yeah, Dark Sector.
Oh my goodness. I think I do remember this. I know this name. I knew the name, but like I never had.
It's a really weird like game. Oh, I've seen the cover for Dark Sector. I've never played it though.
Yeah, it's serviceable for the time. It was fun at the time, and even now I'm having my fun with it. But like, I don't think that's gonna age too well.
Isn't it like? Isn't it fun to go back and play? I mean, this is what I've been doing for last couple years on YouTube. Is go back and play the old games, and you see how things have evolved and changed. How some things haven't aged well at all, but some things like still hold true, and it's just like, oh, this is kind of cool.
I know, like I forgot that there was a time where L2 to aim, R2 to shoot wasn't standard for a shooter.
Right?
Like I forgot that there was a thing. And that's the thing I didn't like about Dark Sector. Like I can't remap the buttons, but I'm getting used to it again, and it's still fun.
Yeah. I think people should just go back and play old video games at least once a year, because then A, you get a full complete game because they had to ship full complete games, and B, you just get an appreciation for what was before. And I'm not even saying going back 20 years, 30 years, like go back to a game from PlayStation 3, the beginning of the generation, like God of War. Those were complete games.
They were, and good ones. Games that are still fun now.
Yep. what have I been? I just finished Yakuza 0, and I'm gonna start Kiwami later. What else did I play? Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. I've talked about it on the podcast when we do our recommendations, but it's we got 4 minutes to go, I think. You go around the United States and you collect stories for the devil, and you tell, because you lost a bet, and then you tell the stories to people you meet, and the stories grow and change, and they come back to you changed. And you just go across America, you unlock people's stories, you tell them the stories, they come back and all that stuff. So then you collect the stories and you bring them back to the devil to hopefully save your soul. It's actually, it's it's an indie game. It's very folk. Hi, Leandro. But it's so good. The music is so good. Every state has its own music, and Texas has definitely got that twang to it.
That definitely sounds up my alley, though. That sounds like my type of story about stories.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link, or a trailer, I guess, so you can see if it's up your alley. Because I think you would like it. Because it's story. That's all it is. No combat. You got to tell the right story to get the right kind of thing. It's just really good.
Heck yeah, story about stories is my type of story.
Stories about stories.
Actually, I can delete this too.
So everybody that's watching, my people here know that I've been working on an Anthem article, and I've been playing Anthem again. I think I've been the only person here playing Anthem. But,
oh yeah, you definitely been.
Like it's good. On PC, it's still a little janky, like frame weight. Because my brain wants to swear, but I know I can't right now.
I've been thinking about getting back into it, but I don't know.
Like, I forgot they increased I sent you the link in our chat. They increased the rate of which stuff happens in world, so there's like more stuff to do in world, and they have time trials, and I don't think the cataclysms are live anymore, but there's a whole bunch of new stuff in there that I'm like, okay, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the next stage of Anthem.
Where the women taste like wine. I mean, where the water tastes like wine.
Wow.
What's up, Xbot? How you doing?
Wait, player.gg is being taken down? Are you serious?
Huh?
I was just talking about player.gg, and it looks like it's being shut down.
Oh.
I was just talking about
something to do with that.
I was just talking about how
Meek is here. He's in the chat. He says, I'm only here to remind Fame he's trash at games.
Wow.
Sorry, I just had to get that one in because that was funny.
Oh, wait, maybe I was on the wrong thing.
Here, he's talking.
I had the wrong thing again, so it's not shut down. Thank God. Okay. So I gotta create that. Meek, you're not gonna jump in the thing with us? Lame, man.
We're in the staff chat if you want to come in.
Come in the staff chat, boy.
Because state of play's never very long. Oh, we got 60 seconds.
Xbox say Anthem is back to square one with a 30 dev team starting over.
Yeah, but like what's there now, it's not bad. A little janky still, but
I'm still waiting on this.
I'm getting a raise from Meek's dad. Yes.
You'd love to see.
Oh, snap.
Not in like the Doja sense, but like. God, that pissed me. You missed it yesterday, Dallas, but I had to call Fame just to bitch about it.
I was like, man, you know, F Doja Cat. She's still fine though, but forget her.
And then I was like, her apology. Meek is making dinner. Dinner?
Boy, it is. Okay. My man out here making cold. My man out here making cold cuts at 3:00 in the afternoon.
I'm cool. I'm waiting for folks to show it right now.
It says the premiere will begin.
Oh, wait, what? We'll begin shortly.
I mean, we know this stuff never starts on time. Oh, never mind. I talk crap and Oh, we still got 2 minutes.
My man
Great.
said,
Boom.
bro, chill. Hey, man. You don't want to start
Why
dinner
Why
at
did they
noon.
do the countdown to the stream and then give another countdown once the stream starts?
Okay, so I'm at a minute and I'm at a minute and 50 seconds.
Ooh, I'm at a minute 38. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, man. That just set it back even more. I don't know why it's
So
not.
be careful, because you guys are ahead of me.
No, you're ahead of me.
Hey, everyone quiet for just a second. Okay. I want to make sure the audio from the stream is coming in.
It's a minute 28 for me, so you're ahead.
I'm at a minute 20. I wonder why the sound isn't different from my desktop audio.
I got a minute. 8. Oh,
because it'll play through your desktop.
But I got 2 different desktops, so it should have been a different. It's usually split, but it's all good.
Well, see, like I have different stuff where my Discord is like a virtual cable, but that's because of all the programs I use. Xbot, it is. So I'm in Mountain Time, so it's 2:01 right now. But for Fame in Dallas, it is 3.
It's 3, yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah.
I'm just adjusting the overlay here.
Yeah. Also, if you guys are watching on Fame's channel, Level 1 Gaming has its own YouTube channel. We are streaming there right now. If you would be so kind to go there and subscribe. This is not a replacement for the podcast tonight. We'll be having a good friend of mine on, Brutal Sim, not Brutal Slim, and come hang out with us tonight. We'll be on camera. I won't look like a treasure troll. I don't know where treasure troll came from. I haven't seen those things in forever. Xbox says, hey guys, you think Xbox and Sega are gonna announce a partnership in June show? I'm hearing things. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Yakuza and a whole bunch of Sega games are... Ooh, we got a trailer right off the bat. Okay. Oh, not a trailer.
I know you wish things were different.
Oh.
Yeah, this is that story trailer.
I wish things were different. Ellie! Take me.
Please stop. I'm leaving tomorrow.
If you do this smart, you'll be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this.
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Ellie a beast.
But not at any cost. I really hope you make it.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
Interesting.
Facial animations on point.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have.
Ugh. Let's go.
Damn. Okay.
I'm Neil Druckmann,
Okay.
Vice President of Naughty Dog and the Director of The Last of Us Part 2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well. Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different. Something we've never done before. Over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence. You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
I don't know what happened.
Saint Mary.
Take her to the fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch. It would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game. Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Difficult, your nose big.
I was like, what kind of dumbass question is that?
Is short-lived. Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of
Yeah,
resolution
Xbot.
and
Sorry
justice.
about that. I don't know what's wrong. Sometimes the stream is ahead, sometimes it's behind. Like Fame is ahead of me.
The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson to the lush Pacific Northwest. Each introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible. Much
That
of the story
background is a
unfolds
matte
in what
painting.
remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it.
Place actually be having them
The
set
city
pieces on
exhibits
point.
drastic shifts in architecture, elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats. Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives. These more open environments also create new strategic considerations in combat, whether it's to get the jump on enemies or bypass them entirely. The Last of Us Part 2 features some of the largest environments we've ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains. Some streets are so flooded that a boat is required to navigate them. However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly.
Uh-oh, we lost Hugger.
As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face the many threats of this unknown city. In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF.
Dallas, is this day one for you?
The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military.
I lost everybody. It's just me now.
And eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
On the other side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites, or Scars. defined by the self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces. Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial. They're known for being stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
Clip her wings.
Fucked up people clip their wings.
But beyond this conflict among survivors, the threat that originally brought the world to its knees is very much present. Every human is in danger of falling victim to the infected.
Welcome back, Hugger.
I don't know what's going on there.
They are the
I'm gonna clip your wings.
runners who are more numerous and aggressive.
Please don't.
Got him.
The blind but extremely deadly clickers, and the stalkers who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack.
Now that I've thought of Fallout, all I can think of is this reminds me of Fallout. But like way better than Fallout.
Stages of infected, such as the shamblers. Large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule.
Oh god.
Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that
Jesus.
burns its victims. But our most terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves.
Oh, sorry.
Overcoming these threats will require careful consideration of how you approach every combat encounter and how you leverage Ellie's unique skills, equipment, and the environment to your advantage. The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you, even while in cover.
Just shoot it.
They can pick up your scent and alert
Great,
their
that's
handlers to
gonna
your
give me
presence.
a heart attack.
Listen mode will reveal your scent trail, so keep moving and cause distraction.
Oh, that's dope.
for detection.
Okay.
25 years after the pandemic began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight.
Nice.
However, this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they
Yo,
can
that's so
detect you
clean.
even in grass. When Ellie is overwhelmed,
See, like I
running away is a
went
viable
and I
option.
purposely looked up the
You can
spoilers
also
because I'm
break
like, why are
glass
people
or
so
crawl
angry?
through tight spaces
So I know what's
to find
gonna
new
happen.
paths
Not gonna spoil
or
it,
areas
but
to
like
evade
that's
or
not gonna
take
make
on
me
your
not
enemies.
get this game because
In
it
any
looks
given combat
so
situation,
good.
you can
I
flee
just
an
have to finish the
encounter
first one.
and reestablish
Oh my
yourself
God.
to regain the advantage.
I know.
If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile
Oh, woo!
than enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming
That's clean though.
Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and create
I wonder if you can do a
opportunities to
pacifist run. Probably not.
counter. You can use throwable items or well-placed shots to stun enemies
There you go.
before dealing a killing blow.
Lord.
Or using them as a shield to protect yourself or buy some time to
Pop 'em.
think about the next move.
Oof. Whoever's playing has got some good aim. Oh my god.
Ellie isn't always alone on her journey. Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environment, spot enemies,
AI that's actually gonna help?
combat encounters.
That never happens.
What, you don't like Ashley from Rosie 4?
Well, he help, but most AIs in games don't actually do any good for you.
That's true. The only good one I think is from Witcher 3 because they actually managed to keep up with you.
Between the human survivors and the roaming infected,
I just burped a
there
little
will be
bit.
times where multiple
I hope
threats
you didn't
are
get
present,
that.
creating new strategic considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately.
You know what I would like to see? Because as somebody who plays on colorblind mode all the time, half of the stuff, like this scene right now, all red, I can't see a goddamn thing.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like, can I get some
Or
colorblind
wait until
support?
the numbers have thinned out
Hopefully.
And engage with whomever's left.
Usually the big companies are pretty good. You can stick the clickers on. Oh, yes.
That's dope.
That one clicker is coming in like Mike Tyson there. Jesus.
Our goal is to create unparalleled attention, coupled with deep systems that give you greater control and influence over your journey. As you play,
Oh,
you'll be able to
ew.
invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience. We also wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your weapons through our new workbench system. Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become part of your character. Survival will also require using the parts and ingredients that you'll find in the environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive
whole eyeball gone.
Proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
What's up, Rain G4? We are still doing the podcast tonight if you want to swing by. We're just all home at the same time.
Are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
I'm gonna cry at least 10 times playing this.
As we've said before, this is Naughty Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2. We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th.
Clip those wings. Oh god, please don't.
Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay.
Oh, I don't want to be nauseous. That looks nice. Holy crap. Not like graphically, but just like the visual density of the believability. The city's falling apart and the trees are reclaiming it. That's nice. Oh, a game. Oh, besides, this is kind of also reminding me of a Crisis, like 2 or 3. Cool, Victor. Thanks for coming by anyway. They eat each other to survive. There's got to be one cannibal faction out there that they haven't divulged yet. There's always somebody eating somebody in games like this.
Put an arrow in his ass. Oh, it's a huh. Slid it.
Oh, she had her AirPods in.
Oh,
is she playing a PSP?
It's a Vita.
Oh, Vita, damn. Ow. Rain, you nasty. Oh.
Jesus.
That was... Pick up that Vita. What's she playing? Hatsune Miku? Oh, just gonna walk right by it. Cool. You remember in the original Tomb Raider, the first time Laura killed somebody and it affected her so much?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to see what happens to Ellie. Like, all we're seeing is this indestructible killing machine. Like, I want to see her emotions. I want to see, she's got to be suffering from PTSD of some form or something. Like, how are they going to deal with that in a believable way that's not like you're pandering to me?
You would have to, it would likely be some type of scene between ages because, I mean, she's all grown up. She's used to it at this point.
Yeah. But does it ever get easier? Ooh.
Now, how that pistol.
That was nice. I want to shake the artist's hand, man. The concept artist and then the artist who did the 3D artist who did the modeling. There's a lot of work went into this. Man, Ellie been working on her muscles. Look how much stuff is in that backpack. God. That little vision looks, now that I've seen it and it's the white glow, that scent vision looks like remember Hitman Absolution, the focus thing, and it would do that white thing? That's what that reminds me of.
Xbox is probably what it is. I think most people who are excited for this game like were hooked from the first one.
Yeah, and I haven't finished the first one, but I do want to get this one.
She would run into a Marvel character at the end of the game. Yeah, Wolverine.
I mean, like I said, I looked up the spoilers because I'm like, first of all, I don't really give a crap about spoilers in games and movies. Like, it's not going to deter me from, right in the eye socket. It's not going to deter me from getting a game or movie or whatever. So it's like, I looked up the spoilers and I'm interested in, God. Oh my, who is this person that got playing that?
Oh, please put that in somebody's head. Woo!
That was violent.
Headshot. Headshot. Run, Ellie, run. Headshot. Oh, you missed.
That's how I play. I can't aim with controllers anymore. Rain, you're not wrong. Rain out here spitting the truth.
Oh my god, I can't wait to play this. I think I'm about to take off of work. God dog, I'm about to take off of work.
The only game I'm taking off writing from the site, videos, anything is Cyberpunk. Like, I'm excited for this, but Cyberpunk is that game.
Yo, is that Ice Cube? Is that from
Bro.
Is that from the
Bro.
That's lit.
Man.
I gotta say, today was a good day. I thought that was one of y'all for a second.
Man.
Doing what?
Playing that music.
No.
Okay, Naughty Dog, I see you.
They hit that one though.
A PS4 and some alcohol. Xbox, the Infected might be why I don't really like the style of them. Victor says the game feels a little dated, like it would have been relevant a few years ago. Cyberpunk speaks better of the times. I mean, Considering what's going on in the world, I feel it's very relevant.
I'm saying, like, this game's literally a prequel for real life.
She's like a black version of the girl she with. That same big old bell pepper nose.
Yeah, shut up. What up, Delilah? How you doing, hon?
Y'all realize what just happened just now, though, right?
Fame being ass.
Wait a minute, what?
Nothing. 6/19/20. How do you guys lay your dates out? Is it month, date, year?
Month, date, year.
Oh, okay. Because in Canada, most times it's date, month, year.
I'm all about this game. I think I'm gonna take off work so I can just dive into it.
I don't think it'll be a day one for me. I think I'll get it eventually, just not day one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be day one. I'm in there.
And they're like swim. That's it.
I'm in there.
Oh.
That's it. They was like, we in and we out. We ain't finna play with y'all. I'm surprised I did, as you guys can see, I closed the chat. Well, I had a full screen anyway, but I wasn't with that chat.
Yeah.
Like being up. I'm not gonna
get the show
spoiled or none of that. Cause that's hella whack for spoiling games. But nah, man.
Why don't you pull up the site on the full screen and then we can sit and talk? You know? So the site is on full screen, so people know where to go.
Yeah. Why is it showing all of these? I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on.
All right, so Delilah, what'd you miss? You missed the whole thing. No, I'm kidding. You missed. They talked a bit about what Last of Us is like during this, like working on it during this time of unprecedented stuff. What kind of some of the new mechanics are going to be, what some of the new factions are going to be.
My bad. Go ahead.
We saw a bit of each faction, like the Scar people who want to clip your wings. They're religious zealots. We saw I want to call them that faction from Fallout, but they're not that. They're like a military faction. We saw a little bit of the peak of the story. They told us what Ellie's doing, something happens, and then we saw that 20-minute or 15-minute, whatever, gameplay section of Ellie just being an ultimate badass, and just kind of the things that are going to happen and crafting and all that kind of stuff. So Xbox says, meh, the environment looks really good, but the game just doesn't catch me. G4 says, if I was in the world, I would find a Walmart location. I mean, that's probably where most people would go. Xbox then said, Rain Remastered will be out. Hold on. You guys know I have trouble reading. Remastered will be out in 8 months for PS5.
Yo, right. What was I talking about? I was like, I made a tweet and I said, what game from this generation will be remastered for next year? And I immediately was like, yeah, Last of Us Part 2. Easily it would be remastered for the PS5. I have no doubt, because and here's the thing, the game looks really good. It doesn't need a remaster. I don't necessarily see Sony doing a free PS5 enhanced. They might say, hey, if you buy it on PS4, you get the PS5 copy for free. I know Microsoft is really committed to doing that. I just don't know if Sony is committed to, hey, I'm gonna give you our first party title, like, you know, Last of Us 2 or Ghost of Tsushima. It's also playable on PS5. Like, I don't know if they're gonna just make you just buy another copy. And I think they will. I think they're actually gonna probably give us a remaster. They should. Make it free.
I think if they don't, they
commit to that. They can, like, if EA, the scummiest company we know, can commit to, you will get the free upgrades on the new systems. Sony can do it. Like, don't be shown in a worse light than EA. Please don't.
Yeah, I mean, EA does come with like a caveat, but true enough, you still have the opportunity. And if PlayStation does not do it, like, it's whack. They losing, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, I double dipped on The Last of Us Part One. I had it on PS3 and PS4, and I'll probably do it again. It just depends on how good the game is. What they showed on the cool wasn't anything that if you've been paying attention you wouldn't already know.
Fact.
But
Exactly.
it was nice to have some fresh gameplay and like see it in action.
Yes. Also, if you're watching right now, What Fame is Playing is our website. If you guys didn't know, we do have a website. That's what we were working on for so long.
Factual.
So make sure you go follow there. We got all kinds of articles, not just gaming. Got a lot of K-pop stuff. I write a lot of K-pop articles because I love K-pop.
We're looking for hip hop artists. Not artists.
We're looking for
hip-hop
writers. We're looking for editors, all kinds of stuff. So make sure to come down. There's a contact us if you want to become a writer, job posting, all that. Reggie says, "What's good, y'all? How are you guys?"
We're good, man. Fresh off of this gameplay, which looked like absolute fire, bro. Like everything about this game, I'm super in love with. I love the enhancements they made. I love the new ways to get away from enemies. I know Hugger mentioned I wonder if you can just be like a pacifist mode. Like I don't doubt it. Like I'm sure there are going to be some missions where you can't not fight, but I think for the most part, I don't see why you couldn't stealth your way through this game.
I mean, if you can do it in Doom, there's got to be a way to do it there.
Oh well, yeah.
He also says it's Wednesday, so y'all know what time it is. This is not a replacement for the podcast. We will be doing the podcast later.
Yeah, and
Brutal Sim will be
4
on.
hours, 3.5 hours.
Hugger, love time, baby. Woo, let's go. What's up, Reggie? How you doing? Xbot says Ghost looks way more interesting. It's that samurai thing. The Age of the Samurai's coming back. Dallas
I'm
loves
kind
it.
of torn. Like when it came to those two games, I was kind of torn because it's like on one hand, I know exactly what I'm getting with The Last of Us Part 2, and I want more of that. But on the other hand, samurai, man, and ninjas, like,
yeah,
samurai, man, you pick it up, you gotta buy it. They win. I don't care.
All right, Dallas. So, which one are you more hyped for, Last of Us Part 2 or Ghost of Tsushima?
And that's what I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm making. I cannot choose. Like, I'm absolutely getting both day one. If I only had a choice between one, if I only had a choice between one or the other, it would still be a hard decision to make just because one is based off something that I'm really, really interested in and it's something new and, I'm down for that new hotness. But at the same time, like, I got to see what happens.
To me, it's a landslide. Like, I am... Like, if I'm at a 10 for The Last of Us 2, like, I'm at a 5 for Ghost. Like, yeah, Ghost looks good, but The Last of Us 2 is just... I'm way more... Like, I might not even get Ghost day one. I might wait a couple of days to get Ghost, man, but The Last of Us Part 2 is definitely a day one.
I'm on the other side. I was like, I'm not going to get either day one because I don't fire up my PlayStation enough to be like, yeah, I'm going to pay $80 or more for this, but I'm going to get Valhalla day one and I'm going to get Cyberpunk day one.
Cyberpunk is absolutely a day one. Like, that's, as a matter of fact, I was having a conversation with my brother and we were like, oh, well, he said Tony Hawk and Avengers come out on the same day. And I said, yeah, it comes out in the same
competition.
The same month as Cyberpunk. I don't know. I'm actually really like, I'm gonna say cautiously optimistic, but still excited for Avengers. Like, it feels like it could be something like in multiplayer. It feels like it could feel like Ultimate Alliance in multiplayer. So, I'm kind of down for it. But I mean, Tony Hawk, I'm getting Tony Hawk anyway. If I had to pick
Tony
one
Hawk for 20 years.
If I had to pick one, though, it's just Cyberpunk. Like, if I could only pick one and could never play the rest in my life, Cyberpunk. No contest. I'm not even, like, it's not even an issue.
Yep. Xbot says Ellie was making way too much noise when sneaking up on that chick. The chick was playing the Vita, so she had headphones in. That's why I was like, oh, she's got AirPods in.
Yeah.
They missed an opportunity to, like, let Ellie pick up that Vita and kind of just chill and play a Vita game like they did.
That's what.
Like they did Crash and was it Uncharted 4? Was it Crash? You played Uncharted 4?
I think
it was Crash.
Crash
Like,
Bandicoot.
they should let Ellie kind of just chill for a moment and play and pick a game for the Vita and let us play it. That'd be dope as hell.
Delilah says, I'm just getting Halo Infinite and Cyberpunk. The rest can truly wait till next year. Valhalla and Cyberpunk are the only ones I'm getting. Although Valhalla might have to wait because the edition I want here in Canada is like $300, and I'm like, no.
Hell no.
I'm still torn on Valhalla though.
I am.
You know, I feel slighted by Assassin's
Origins.
Creed. So, yeah, I mean,
I'm too deep into the series and 10 years into the franchise. No, 12 years into the franchise that I just can't walk away. You know, it's like that drug. It's like, oh yeah, you got any more of that Assassin's Creed over there? Oh, you do? Okay, good.
I was all over all the main games up through Black Flag. After Black
Best
Flag,
game.
and then I don't know. I had to pick up Origins because it was ancient Egypt. And then
That's a good one.
it's when they switched the formula, and I had to see, if I should ever trust them again. So
Odyssey is where they really turned it on their heads, though. Rain says, "How will the weather be in The Last of Us 2? Will it always be rainy and muddy?" Well, first, if we go by what Neil says, it's going to be in Wyoming. So I don't know what the weather's like in Wyoming. And then Seattle. It's going to either be hot or rainy.
I think it's gonna be rainy. I think we're gonna be dealing with snow. I think they're gonna just you're gonna see a bunch of different sets. It did. I mean, I think that's the point. I think they want to give you that doom and gloom, end of the world type feel. I definitely think it's gonna be a lot of times we're gonna be in water and rain and muddy. It's gonna be dirty the entire game. Yeah, man. I think they're gonna really put us through it. I'm really wondering how long that opening cinematic is going to be. Now, I'm really interested because you have to give us a lot of backstory between her and Joel, and her being 9 to her being 19. Like, you got to give us a lot.
14.
Was it 14?
But yeah,
I don't know why I thought it was 9.
From, again, as somebody who looked up the spoilers, they'll cover that. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Well.
Rain says, "Will we see The Last of Us 2 on mobile? We'll probably see a companion app."
Yeah.
Like, in all intents and purposes, no jokes, probably see a companion app.
Be prepared to see The Last of Us 2 multiplayer on PC. Just putting it out there. I've been telling people for a minute. The Last of Us 2 multiplayer will debut on PC.
If they buckle down and actually get their PS Now really going, I think I talked about this on the Grown Woman Gaming podcast. I don't want to, and I've said this on our podcast, I don't want to play on your hardware, but if they buckle down and do PS Now as it should be and put it on there, people are going to advocate for more games on there. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn is already coming to PC, so I think we'll see it eventually.
Factual. Like I think it'd be their day one cross-play between PC and PS4. That multiplayer is going to be on Steam most likely. Oh no, it'll be on Epic Game Store. I'm calling it. Last of Us multiplayer factions will be on PS4 and Epic Game Store day one. Remember who told you?
Naughty Dog's in hot water now. If they do that, Naughty Dog will be burnt to the ground.
Watch what I tell you. It's going to be an Epic Game Store exclusive along with PS4.
Oh, God, please no.
Watch. Remember, at 3:38 on this day, 5/27, Fame told y'all.
Somebody take and clip that and send it to me.
I'm willing to put like $2 on it. Because that's about how much I'm willing to. That's about how much I'm willing to lose. But I'm strong on that. I'm strong on that.
Rain says.
Quick question.
Oh yeah.
Like,
go ahead, handsome.
Is Minecraft Dungeon like the new Animal Crossing New Horizon?
No.
Because it's
like a child-friendly version of Diablo. That's exactly what it is.
And I'm getting ready to
You go through the dungeons, you get your loot. And if you want to make the dungeons harder, you can. It's Minecraft Diablo. That's exactly what it is. And that's why I told fam, I was like, it's good, but I can't see myself sinking hours into this.
But we're definitely
Diablo 4 right around the corner.
We're definitely going to talk about it tonight. We got anything else before we get up out of here? Then we can get prepared for the actual podcast tonight.
Delilah asked, did the video change your mind regarding The Last of Us?
Not to me. It's still a day one. I'm even more excited, honestly, than I was before. Because I've been avoiding anything about The Last of Us. I'm afraid to be spoiled. So to actually get this video, like I'm actually more excited than I was before the live stream. Honestly,
I gotta agree with that because, I mean, I've said this time and time again on the podcast everywhere. I didn't finish the original one, but to see like the new gameplay mechanics, for me it's the mechanics. I don't really care about the graphics because I play on PC, so that argument is invalid. But just the way the artist, the concept, like I want to meet the concept artist. They did such an amazing job. The 3D modelers, everything looks so good, and that new like I'm gonna call it the Hitman vision because it reminds me of Hitman Absolution. Ellie's Hitman vision, that was so interesting, and like the way that combat actually feels fluid and not kind of like clunky and stilted where even if you try you're gonna get hit. It made me interested even more in the game, even though I know what's gonna happen in the spoilers. I'm like, yes, give it to me, I want to play it.
any thoughts before we leave, D?
Yeah, I don't think I'm any more hyped than I was before, but I was already pretty hyped to start with. So like I said, day one. Other than that, I purposely try not to talk too much about this game because I had something spoiled for me. I don't want nothing else spoiled. But usually that's the thing that'll turn me off to a game that'll make me not want to play it. But I haven't lost that hype for it, so I'm in there.
It made me even more interested, even though it's spoiled. Like I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, the story is not anything we haven't seen before. It's just the journey to get there is going to be the difference maker.
Yes, indeed. So we're gonna
at least until they release Marvel vs. Horizon Zero Spawn.
We're gonna catch y'all in about 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think I'll get back and say the same thing.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's level1gaming.com or Level 1 Gaming. Go to the website level1gaming.com. Like it's been on screen, we post all kinds of articles. We're looking for writers, editors, content creators, anything. You want to shoot your shot, do it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
So on screen, if you're watching, if you want to become a writer, there's contact us. You just go to contact us, and then bam.
Also, I think all of our names, Dallas doesn't have Xbox, but me and Fame do. Our names are the same, so if you want to play Minecraft Dungeons with him, want to add us on Xbox, whatever, add us on Discord, hit us up on Twitter. We're just happy you guys came and hung with us for a bit, and we hope to see you tonight. There's going to be a lot of 2K talk, a lot of sports game talk, because that's what Brutal Sim is into. And just thank you guys for supporting us in this journey of transition that we've been doing in the last couple weeks and months here. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. We'll catch y'all in about 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's been real. Rock with us. Peace.
Bye.